This is the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Brought to you by Yegg Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
Vandalism just sucks. We all did it, though.
I don't know if I ever did.
You didn't do anything like trash anything.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. I have a few incidents growing up that weren't good.
Yeah, I know.
Especially
in a small town, like it's going to be so obvious who did it.
We went through a phase where we'd run and just jump into bushes
Okay.
as fast as we could. But then you'd look at the bush the next day and you'd be like, oh, that took a beating.
And you know somebody worked really hard on that. It's a nice shrub.
Now I'm like, how frustrated I'd be if I had a beautiful shrub and some kid just came in and ran and jumped in it for no reason.
Well, especially in a small town, again, like there's nothing else to do. You're focusing on your garden. You want it to look good.
Exactly.
But there's also nothing to do for the kids, so they're going to jump in the shrub.
Mm-hmm. There is somebody that is leaving their mark all over St. Albert right now. And they have an inappropriate name.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it says their full name? I thought it just said the 3 letters, and you were calling them that.
No, I think they write the 3 letters, and then they write man underneath it.
Oh.
So it's like Superman,
but it's not that. It's something else.
Yeah.
And it's inappropriate. How can we say it on air without saying it?
It's a bodily fluid.
Bodily fluid
Man.
And it's written all over the city? Or people are finding it
all
here
over.
And there?
Yeah.
And it's being spray painted? Is that what it is?
That it seems to be written on things, spray painted on things.
I think that's a teenager. But you just said an 80-some-year-old man was arrested.
In Florida, yeah.
For what was he doing again? I was half listening earlier.
He didn't like that somebody had their truck tailgate hanging over the sidewalk a little bit, so he drew on it with a black marker.
Okay.
Just such a flex.
So has anyone seen this around St. Albert at all? And maybe somebody knows who it is.
He doesn't go by man exclusively. He goes by boy sometimes as well.
Okay.
Or maybe that's a copycat.
Well, or it's an alias. Because they don't want you to know that it's a 82-year-old man. So they say boy sometimes.
Good point. I've been talking with our friend Doug about this, and he really wants to get a tour going where he takes everybody out and shows them all of them.
Are some of them at least well printed?
No, like it's all looks pretty trashy. It's not like a good graffiti artist.
Okay.
But he wants to take people and show them.
You better be careful with those words.
What?
Saying that they're not a good graffiti artist, because guess what's next? Your car. I imagine driving around with that written on the side.
Fair. But, he wants to take everybody out on a tour and go to all the different spots, because he's sure that whoever committed the crime would come on the tour to see people's reaction.
That's what they say. Criminals always return to the scene of the crime.
So he really wants to bust this guy by starting a Seaman tour.
So I wonder if he'd make everyone like go, woo, put their hands in the air and then call someone out who has spray paint on the inner side of their hand. Done.
Yeah, good point.
Wow. Okay, I'm on board for this.
Does that guy have a marker in his pocket? Anyway, so that's what's happening in St. Albert right now. I was looking for some updates to see if I could see anything else that's going on here on my phone.
Has anyone who listens to the show from St. Albert seen this around the city? Like, is it in certain areas where it's like really big and really noticeable?
I think it's quite prominent.
Dang.
Seaman's really going for it. So we'll keep you updated if we hear anything. I heard a new slang term. It's getting tossed around. Brand new slang term.
Well, as far as we know, maybe it's been around a while. We're just old.
Apparently, it was Twitch in 2021. It was first used, but then it disappeared, and now it's starting to have a little resurgence.
Okay.
It's the opposite of Riz, and it's called glazing. Well, not really the opposite of Riz. Riz means like charismatic. Glazing means that you are a suck-up. You dish out too many compliments. Quit being such like a glazer, I guess. But glazing is the act of doing it. You like it?
I don't want it to last because now I want a glazed donut. That's all I'm thinking about. So there are 2 astronauts stuck in space. This is what I do every once in a while. I like to look up NASA news just to feel something. And that feeling is just being scared.
Yeah,
so,
you're just terrified of heights.
Oh, yeah.
So it's interesting, like going to space to you not a thing.
I can't believe William Shatner went to space and then back again.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I can't believe he owns a line of women's underwear.
He does?
Yeah, Shatner panties.
Ryder.
That's the name of his company.
Anyway, these two astronauts are both from the U.S., Barry and Sunita. They are stranded there indefinitely.
At the International Space Station, right?
Exactly, yeah. So they're up there. And I'm like, oh, maybe this will turn into like a nice little love story. Who knows? No. They're both in relationships, which also it's like, man, that sucks for their partner.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't even know, do you get an opportunity from the International Space Station to like FaceTime? Doubt it.
Do you think they like each other? Like as friends?
No,
Do you think they drive each other crazy? Imagine being stuck with a coworker in space indefinitely.
Yeah, imagine spending way too much time with a coworker.
Oh my gosh, sounds awful. And they'd have these cheesy jokes about William Shatner.
We got some passes to go and check out Tellus World of Science, Dinosaurs, The Exhibit.
Exhibition, same thing, but like...
Say it right.
Say it right.
Okay, fine.
Say it how they sent it to us, man.
I know that a lot of kids become wildly obsessed with dinosaurs. That's a pretty normal one. Like dinosaurs, tractors, Barbies, race cars. Just some of the ones that kids are really into. We want to go the other way with this chat today.
Just let us know what you were obsessed with as a kid, or maybe your kid. Maybe it's your niece, nephew, a friend of yours' kid.
Mm-hmm.
What is the strangest thing that they were obsessed with or currently are?
Just came across a video of a kid who loves rotisserie chicken so much he asked for that instead of a birthday cake.
Yeah, so they put birthday candles in it and sang him happy birthday.
Awesome.
And he is beaming ear to ear, cannot wait to dive into this delicious quote unquote dessert.
Rotisserie chicken. I like when kids become obsessed with things that are unconventional.
Yeah, and they own it. They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
I mean, I would love a slice of that rotisserie chicken, so I get it.
Yeah, no doubt. What is something you or maybe your kid or kid you know became obsessed with that was a little bit unconventional? My nephew was obsessed with the robot vacuums.
Yes, the
Roombas, and asked for one for Christmas.
Which was so awesome for your brother and his wife. They were like, this is kind of like a gift for us too. It's perfect.
And he got it. He got a Roomba for Christmas.
Thanks, Santa.
My daughter was really into chicken feet when she was probably 4 or 5.
Yeah, and it was fascinating to watch people watch her eat them without a care in the world.
Yeah, we'd go to dim sum and like she would just want an order of chicken feet and nothing but, and go heavy on it. Which, yeah, it was a little bit startling. I posted a video of her eating a chicken foot once, and the comment section was flooded with people who didn't understand the hype. You got to tell us, what is something you as a kid, or maybe your kid now, or a kid you know, is obsessed with, but we want the unconventional answers.
Exactly.
You know, not just like astronauts.
Right.
A lot of kids like astronauts.
That's a classic answer for sure.
Fire away.
My 7-year-old is obsessed with watching on YouTube guys just cutting coconuts, like in the Philippines, or I don't know what it is. She doesn't want to watch anything else.
Just coconuts being opened.
Yep.
Does your kid like coconuts?
She's never even tried coconut water, but they're just pouring out coconut water, the jelly, like hours of just.
I don't know if you want to give it to her. It could wreck the hype.
Well, I feel like kids don't appreciate the flavor of coconut the way that adults do.
Yeah.
I've always said, like, you are truly a grown adult when you start wanting those flakes of coconut on your cupcakes and stuff.
Well, I grew up in the Caribbean, so one day I like to take her back and try the real thing.
No doubt. That is awesome. Perfect example. Unconventional things that your kid got obsessed with.
Yeah, this after we saw a video of a kid who had birthday candles in a rotisserie chicken instead of a cake.
That's how much they liked it.
Katie wrote in saying, I was obsessed with Michael Bolton as a kid. I thought he was a babe. Kate.
Tell me how am I supposed to live without you?
Oh, what a voice.
No doubt.
That's really funny, Katie. Thank you for the text. And we've got Bree on the phone, whose niece was obsessed with a skeleton, like a 3-foot tall Halloween decoration. Can you break it down for us?
Oh my gosh, it must have been like an old Halloween decoration. And one day she was just like digging through the storage unit and found it and just like drug it around with her. And it was like legit taller than her, and it had like long, greasy black hair and like an old tuck. And she named it a goose.
And like, would she sleep with it at night?
Oh yeah, she'd like tuck it in. It had to sit at her little table with her. It was like, I couldn't even just look at it. It was so gross.
That's terrific.
$1,000. It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
We are joined by caller. Nope. Texter 107 is Robin today. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. You been following along with 1K wordplay for a while?
Forever.
Okay.
Awesome.
Do you got a good game plan for it?
Yeah. You think you can win
I
1,000?
hope so. My heart is racing. I am buckle under pressure, so I'm hoping for the best here.
Yeah, I think you'll do amazing.
Same. I'm a buckle under pressure guy myself.
Yeah.
All right, so here's how it works. You're going to pick a teammate, Lisa or myself, who will leave the room. We're then going to give you 5 words. Tell us the first word that comes to mind for each. We'll invite your teammate back in. They haven't heard any of your answers. They'll play the same game as you, and for every answer that matches, it's $25. But if you hit all 5, it is $1,000.
Robin, who is your teammate?
I'm going to go with Lisa.
Yes, it's about time, honestly.
No kidding. I've been sitting on these words for a while.
Are they good words?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
All right, Robin, I'm going to start the timer after I give you the first word, okay?
Okay.
I got to find the timer. It's been so long. Somebody picked Lisa. All right, here we go. The first word is joke.
Funny.
Dance.
Moves.
Shower.
Clean.
Coat.
Warm.
Wheel.
A fortune. Jesus.
I like that answer, actually. I feel like Lisa could probably do that one.
No, there's not a chance.
All right. You did great. Let's get Lisa back in here. Give
All right,
away some
Robin.
money.
How are we feeling on a Thursday? Are we going to give away some money, Ryder?
Yeah.
Robin, you can relax now. Take a deep breath. Your job is done. Now the pressure's on me, so you're good. Okay.
Lisa, what's the first word that comes to mind when I say joke?
Joke? I'm going to say funny.
Yes!
All right. We've got $25.
Let's go with...
I'm nervous.
We're going to go with coat next. C-O-A-T, coat.
Jacket.
Oh.
No!
yeah.
Robin!
She went with warm.
No, you'll see. You'll see.
What? Is it going to get better or worse? Okay.
Way worse.
No. Okay. Can we get to 50?
Dance.
Moves.
Yeah!
Yeah! $50. Sweet.
Shower.
Ooh, that one's tough. There's so many answers, but like shower, I'm gonna say clean.
Yeah!
I was gonna say wash.
Whoa.
Okay, we're at $75.
Yeah.
Can we get to 100?
This is
This
an
is the
interesting one. I like this one.
Oh gosh.
Lisa, what's the first word that comes to mind when I say wheel?
Well, now I'm trying to think of something unconventional to give Robin more money.
We probably shouldn't have been hinting like that.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, so I know what I would have said. So I'm gonna say barrow. Wood barrel? I mean, wheelbarrow.
Barrow? No.
That would have been a good
That's
answer.
a great answer. She said, what was the one you were going to go with?
Me?
Yeah, your first.
For wheel?
Yeah.
Oh, car.
Okay. She went with fortune.
Yeah, let's just carry on.
Okay, wait a minute. When you said wheel and I said barrel, am I saying the wrong word? Is it barrow?
Yeah, it's wheelbarrow.
Okay, you learn something new every day. I had no idea. I've been saying that wrong for 34 years.
Wheelbarrow makes more sense to me.
Yeah,
but it is barrow. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, how much money did Robin win?
$75.
She's probably got somewhere to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Unreal.
Thanks for
Thank
playing.
you, guys.
Thanks, Robin. You were awesome. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay.
Normally at this time we'd say next chance to play is tomorrow morning at 7:50, but tomorrow morning at 7:50 we're going to be in Italy.
I'm going to be eating food and I'll be drunk. I'm sorry. We will be airing best of clips while we are away. So all of our favorite clips, literally over 200 of our favorite moments from the show, we're going to have re-aired. And the wonderful Connor with a K will be filling in for us, doing your news and your traffic and your weather. So please support him while he is here.
Yeah, lots of texts for the guy.
Please, because he's the best. And we'll be back on air on August 29th.
Talking about weird things your kid is obsessed with, or maybe you were obsessed with as a kid. This text is awesome. My daughter was obsessed with dryer lint when she was younger.
Ew, isn't that just everyone's? It's basically like dead skin cells.
Ugh.
That's so gross.
It continues, we had to immediately empty it and keep the garbage up high because she would shove it up her nose, in her pillowcase, in vents, in her play kitchen. It was hilarious and it was everywhere if we weren't careful.
This one's also so funny, Jennifer. My nephew was obsessed with smoke detectors.
Oh, yeah, I like this one.
At Halloween, he'd be like, "Happy Halloween, can you show me your smoke detector?" He was 4 at the time. Can you show me where you have your smoke detector in the house? I wonder how many people said, "Yeah, sure, come on in."
The thing about that is, like, you'd think a kid would be scared of them. They're so loud when they go off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a future firefighter right there, though.
Yeah, good point.
So awesome.
Thank you for all the texts on this. We really appreciate it. Some hilarious ones. Kids are the best.
Yeah, they're so funny.
Just get obsessed with things and then they can't move on from it. My 3-year-old is obsessed with the show How It's Made.
Oh,
it's all he wants to watch. Mm-hmm. It's so weird, but at least it's not boring to watch for me. That's also true. When they're into something that's kind of interesting for the adult to be into as well.
Did you hear the new collaboration for kids with toddlers?
No.
So apparently Elmo is making an appearance on Miss Rachel, or vice versa. Either she's going to be on Sesame Street or Elmo's going to be on
They're
Miss
joining
Rachel.
Forces?
Truly.
It's a big day.
It's a huge day. So for parents listening right now with toddlers, enjoy that episode. Should be awesome.
The Ryder and Lisa Podcast.
Brought to you by Yegg Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
Play 107.